Evening, everyone, and welcome to today's news roundup on Ben Taurus TV. I'm Berry, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you join me. Let's get right into the top stories making waves today. Federal government approves 2025 budget. First, some big news from the Federal Executive Council. Nigeria's 2025 budget has officially been approved. The council met earlier today in Abuja for its final session of the year. The Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, shared the details. The budget is based on a $75 per barrel oil benchmark and oil production of 2.06 million barrels per day. Total projected revenue? 34.82 trillion Nigerian nairas. However, there's a significant deficit of 13.13 trillion Nigerian nairas, highlighting the economic challenges we face. It's a budget that reflects both ambition and the reality of the tough road ahead. 19.2 million Nigerians now insured. Moving to healthcare, the National Health Insurance Authority has hit a major milestone. 19.2 million Nigerians are now enrolled in health insurance schemes. The NHIA says this surpasses its 2024 target and brings the country closer to its 2027 goal of 95% health coverage. This progress is thanks to innovative reforms and strong partnerships. While challenges like funding and infrastructure remain, there's optimism that more Nigerians will gain access to affordable healthcare in the coming years. Nigeria inflation hits 34.6%. Here's a tough pill to swallow. Nigeria's inflation rate rose to 34.6% in November. That's up from 33.8% in October. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, food prices are a major factor, with staples like rice and yam seeing sharp increases. Bauchi and Kebbi states recorded the highest food inflation rates. It's a challenging time for households nationwide as the rising cost of living continues to squeeze budgets. Nigeria to reopen embassy in North Korea. Nigeria is set to reopen its embassy in North Korea. Relations between the two countries had been on pause since 2021 due to UN sanctions. The Nigerian Chargé d'Affaires announced the reopening during a visit to the Russian ambassador in Pyongyang. This move signals Nigeria's intent to rekindle ties with the Asian nation. Chief of Air Staff urges improved security. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, is calling for more effort in improving national security. During a 4-day tour of Air Force facilities in the southwest, he emphasized the importance of teamwork, discipline, and innovation. He also inspected welfare initiatives and indigenous technology projects aimed at enhancing the force's capabilities. It's clear that the Air Force is working to stay ahead of security challenges. Benue boat mishap, 3 dead, 23 missing. A tragic story out of Benue State, where a boat mishap has claimed 3 lives, with 23 passengers still missing. The accident happened on Saturday when the boat hit a submerged tree on River Benue. Thankfully, 50 passengers have been rescued, but search efforts continue for those unaccounted for. Our thoughts are with the families affected as rescue teams work tirelessly to find the missing. International news. EU foreign ministers discuss global issues. On the international stage, EU foreign ministers met today in Brussels to discuss pressing issues, including sanctions on Russia, developments in Syria, and unrest in Georgia. They're also considering stronger measures against Belarus ahead of upcoming elections. Meanwhile, talks about a potential EU peacekeeping mission in Ukraine continue to gain momentum. It's a critical time for Europe as it navigates multiple global challenges. Sport news. Premier League drama, Wolves and Southampton sacked coaches. And finally, in sports, it's been a dramatic weekend in the Premier League. Wolves have sacked Gary O'Neill after a home defeat to Ipswich Town, while Southampton parted ways with Russell Martin following a 5-0 thrashing by Spurs. Southampton's dismal record, just 1 win this season, has left them at the bottom of the table. Let's see if a change in leadership can turn things around for these struggling teams. And that's it for tonight's news. Thank you for tuning in, stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you next time. I'm Berry, signing off. Good night.